Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Well, in this episode we will work a tiny amount on the new nuclear power plant. Unfortunately, we will have to contend with a lot of other problems on the island, but we will make a small dent in the start of the nuclear processing, and we will still have a long way to go. Now about those other problems. One of those will be the food packages that we will need to make the nuclear dreams a reality, because we will need to trade away food packages for uranium ore. So we still have a long way to go, unfortunately, but at least we have the first steps taken care of. Unfortunately, the trucks will be super busy in this episode. I will give them the chance to get better by rebelting all the stone from the starter area mines into the stacker dump, but unfortunately it will not be enough. So even though we will help them out a lot, they will still be in a pretty bad place. I don't really know why. I guess we will see. And near the end we will also experience a bit more hydrogen shortages. Unfortunately, it was unavoidable. It was bound to happen sooner or later because we will keep expanding the fleet of vehicles. It will have to be dealt with. But anyways, for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, we have this one, I think, pretty much locked down at this point. I think we can move on to the nuclear. Okay, before we get to that, there are a couple of things that we need to take care of first. For example, as it turns out, by the way, yes, I will fix this in a second. As it turns out, we don't really need to have basically splitting right here for the steel. We only need to load the steel in a single place. But technically speaking, if we do it into a single module, it will fill that module up and then it will trickle to the other ones. So for example, we could do it only two filling. I think that would work. So we don't really need to have this one. And I suppose we can get rid of these two as well. And then in that case, we don't need the balancer. So just get rid of everything. And only use these two, like so. I think that might work. I guess we'll see. But as far as I understand, this one should be fine. And I suppose the same can go for this cover as well. So you can stop here. You two on the side can go away. And let's just have two belts coming out this way. So you can feed in that one, you can feed in that one. Finish that one. And I think we are okay with that. Okay, very quickly finish this one. Or fix it, this more like it. All we need to do is cut it there and make sure this time it goes under the ramp. So connect up there, go down that way, that will do, I don't care, and hook up there. Okay, so now this is actually usable. There we go. And one more thing. Right now we have a good source of steel and copper right here, but technically speaking we are still telling the trucks to keep this one and the copper storage empty. Please don't do that. Please use the storages at the actual end station. In fact, I am tempted to disallow emptying for these, but you know what, no, it's fine. If they absolutely have to, they can come here and pick it up, but with the emptying on those other storages, they should be preferring those, I believe. So there we go. Also, I really should maybe move the maintenance a bit closer to this place, because right now we are still delivering a lot of, well, steel and copper to these places, and they are priority ones, so we need a lot of these. So moving these to the manufacturing place might not be a bad idea. And we can still set up the not a completely separate, recycling there as well. In fact, we might want to put it here and just belt the steel and copper to here, so we can set up a centralized recycling for this area as well. Eventually, for now. Yeah, I will do this one in small steps. Before we get to the nuclear, we need to take care of the actual fuel, so uranium. Which means, by the way, you can go away now. And yeah, we will need medical supplies too as well, but one step at a time. So, we have a couple of choices to make in terms of actually getting the uranium. One of them is to mine it locally, but that is all the way here, I believe. This is the uranium, right? Yes. Super far away. I don't think I want to do that. That's a lot. And that is the only source we have on this archipelago. I don't see any more anywhere. So yeah, I think our hands are tied. To get there in good time, that would take a lot of resources and a lot of extra trucks to build the bridges and all that, so yeah. We will have to bring it in by boat. So contracts and uranium. We will use this one. I suppose we could set up the gold as well. How far? Gold is right here. It's not very far away, but not a lot of gold. And we also have some gold right here. That's a lot more gold. But once again, it will require some bridges. Also, I think we'll switch over to this sand source fairly soon now. Because I suspect... yeah, this one is really starting to run out. But anyways, let's go ahead and set up the food packages. So, before we get to that, we need to make sure that we actually have enough food. I try to test whether or not we can maintain ourselves with 70% fertility. No, we cannot. If you take a look at the food, it is ever so slightly trending down. It is barely perceptible, but I think it's going down. And okay, vegetables are slightly going up, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Let's set everything all the way back to 80%. Basically, we can still keep filling these storages. So, how do we have to go about this? We have a couple of choices for the food packages. So we have food package there. We can have meat and bread, or eggs and bread, or tofu and veggies. I think our purposes, the easiest way of doing this would be to make tofu and we already have the veggies. Now, if we want to go down that path, then we might need to compensate for the amount of vegetables that we are going to be using for this. So I think I will build, well, we will need at least one, what you call it, a soybean farm. So you can go there, and that is, no, this way, yeah, this way. Okay, so you can go here for now. All nice and hooked up. And you will be doing soybeans instead. There we go. Right. And this is a... I do believe soybeans are a loose storage. I think so. So we need to set up another storage right here. It will feed on the same line as the others, and we'll just simply filter it off here. So you will be filtering, let me guess. Yeah, soybeans are loose modules or loose items. Good. Okay, quickly hook this one up. And if we cannot cope with the amount of food going through these lines, we can just upgrade them to level 3 and that will do it. But anyways, quickly build this. And yeah, quickly build this one as well. And we might as well hook up everything. Although technically speaking, we only need the loose output right now, so... Okay, for the time being, I will only hook up the loose outputs. So you can go there, you will go there, you will go on level 1, right here in the middle, and hook in there. Okay, quickly build, and that one. And then eventually, if we have to, we can hook up the flat output as well. Okay, so we are starting to make some soybeans. 80% fertility, 5.6 a minute. I would like to have at least 2 food package factories for this. I think that would make sense. So, how do we make that again? So to make food packages, oh right, the tofu first. Right, so we need 9 for valve, And yeah, we need 12 for one factory. Yeah, let's just have 2 factories, just in case. So we will need at least, what was that? 18 soybeans per minute. So this is nowhere near enough. If I go, I don't know, 140, that's 9. Okay, let's go fit 8. Okay, this is a bit better, 130, 9.1, so we only need 2 farms to make this work. Okay, fine, make it work this way. So you can go there. Once again, set up the output like so, and then just feed it straight through. Okay, so now we have enough soybeans being made. Okay, so we need 2 food processing plants. So that is going to be food production, food processors, and we need this one. Alright, this will also give us animal feed. I do believe we can turn it into compost, right? Yes. Well, that will give us some extra fertilizer as well, which would come in handy for the organic fertilizer need right here. Well, we might also want to get into some animal farming as well, but so okay, it can wait for now. Also, that is still potatoes, right? Yeah. The first harvest should come in fairly soon now. Yeah, first harvest is now. So anyways, we might want to stockpile some animal feed for later. I suppose we can set them up. It's not a lot of room here, but maybe on this side we can set up some animal farming. But don't get distracted. Right now we need this one. So we have water coming in from these pipes, thankfully, and then sulfur and limestone. Okay, if you say so. And as I said, I would like to have at least 2 of these. Yeah. Okay, also you're not potatoes, you are... don't empty out. Just replace it. Wait, why is that potatoes? No. Please have this one for soybeans. There, that should be fine now. So, once again, 2 food processors. I just have them this way so we can feed the water in the central channel. That will do. You will be doing tofu, obviously. That's fine. We will have the soybeans fed in. Yeah, we have 3 inputs, so we will need at least a couple of elevators. I think the soybeans can go on ground level. That's fine. And now we need the sulfur and the limestone. I don't know how tofu is being made in real life. Does it really require, I don't know, calcium carbonate and whatever? I don't know. It's a bit weird, but whatever. As long as it works, so we need 2 of these. I suppose you can go here and here. So you will be for limestone, keep full, build, and you will be for sulfur, keep full, and build. Good. I said build. Thank you. Okay, you can be on level 1, and you can be on level 2. At this point, I suppose we can build everything. Now, for the animal feed output. For the time being, I will just store it away and burn the rest. And I would like to have a pretty sizable stockpile as well. First, set up an output for the tofu. So once again, this will be tofu, which is... there you are. No fuel, no empty, that's fine. Yeah, I think that will be fine. We might need to have an elevator for the animal feed in a second, so I will bring them out 2 steps. So, oh, right, the water pipe. Fine. Just delete it all the way there and elevate it all the way. So, start here and there. Okay, but obviously going the other way. Okay, and now you should be able to hook up, and yes you can. Build the output. Good. Are you actually... Yes. Now the animal feed. Also, please build this one. So the animal feed. Yeah, for that one we need an elevator, but that's fine. But I would like to have a nice big storage for it for later. So for the time being, I suppose you can go here. This will be animal feed. And maybe facing this way instead, so we can take care of the overflow a bit easier. Sure. In fact, in that case, it might be... Oh, never mind, fine. Just place a couple of elevators. U-shaped lift facing there. Yes, and there. Okay, you can hook into that one, please, or that one, whatever. So please stay on level 1 and then come down. Perfect. Okay, so build this, build that, and if you go above, let's say, oh, by the way, yes, you will be animal feed. If you go above 90%, you can output onto the output ports, and those will go straight into a couple of burners, which will be 4.5, so 9 per minute. I think a single burner will be able to take care of it. So let me see, waste management. I would like to have a burner solid, and yeah, it can take care of it. Okay, you can go right here. You will be burning animal feed, and no outside inputs, only from the input port. It is only for displays, so don't bring animal feed from anywhere else on the island. I do believe we have some animal feed somewhere. Maybe... no, that's compost. Okay, we don't, but later we might, so better safe than sorry. Okay, so that will take care of the tofu. That would be actually good protein for a town as well. We don't have protein, and that would increase the health. By how much? Food, health... Ooh, 2 food categories, so might increase it by 4 or something. It's not going to be enough for a town. Right now we are making 24 per minute at the most ideal. I have no idea how much we would need. I have no idea. I suppose we can set up an overflow, so most of it will go towards the packages, but any overflow would go towards the town. That would be kind of nice, actually. I think I would like to do that. Okay, first, set up a ramp right here. Yeah, has to be here because of the space issues. Can I fit... I think we can fit a balancer right under the bridge, right? Let me just take a look. So transports a flat balancer. Yes, we can. Okay. You will fit straight out. Good. The priority will go towards the package makers or packaged food makers, and then the rest will go into another food market right here. Okay, you will be obviously for tofu right here. Okay, just feed it in straight. For the time being, you can go away. So feed straight in. And yeah, until I build, we might as well give them some extra health. I think they will appreciate it. So there. And we are using 25 per minute only. That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty great. We might want to expand on this a little bit later because this is actually pretty good. But anyways, for now, packages are a bit more important. So you go ahead and go back so trucks can go through. And let's sort out the package factory, the packaged food factories. For that one, we just need a couple of assemblies. Can we do it in these small ones? No, we cannot. We need at least tier 3. And we will need these guys. And this one to be specific. Okay, so let's just have 2 of these. And that's going to be it. Right, facing this way. Okay then, so the vast majority of the tofu will go towards these guys. You and you. And don't forget to set up the priorities as well. There we go, priority output towards the factories. So this one will be very intermittent, but it will still happen from time to time, I suspect. Anyways, that takes care of that. And now we need to bring in the, not the fruits, but the vegetables. So for that, I might want to move these guys up by a single tile so we can add some elevators here. Yeah. Okay, quickly, unity, then copy, and once they are gone, they can go back right here. Okay, rebuild. And once again, we will need a flat lift there and there. Okay, so vegetables. Come out here, go up to level 3, and then hook into these. Sure, it will do. Okay, I suppose you can go this way. And just make sure we line up with the others. Yeah, go up to level 3. They should still be able to reach, but you know what? Play it safe. Do it this way. Go and hog the buildings as close as possible, so they are absolutely sure to be able to reach. And then you can come down this way. There, and then you can come down to level 1 and do this, please. Okay, so vegetables are coming in. Now, this will interrupt the amount of vegetables that we are consuming in the town. Also, are you actually moving stuff around? I don't think you need to reach this place. Also, yeah, please don't empty out these buy trucks. There. If you have some overflow, bring them here, but don't take it away from here. If you want to take it away, we will take it away by belts. Okay, so we have some packaged foods. Just quickly put them out into a storage right here, and that will do, I believe. So, feed out. Okay, fine, technically speaking, level 1s would have done, but it's fine. There we go. Alright. Also, you are trying to take it away. Why? There is a small export line here. I don't know why. Whatever. The important thing is that... Oh, you're bringing it in. From where? I don't care. Whatever. It's fine. So, let's take a look. So, I think this might be enough throughput for enough uranium. I guess we will see. For the time being. Let's set up the trade. Alright. Can we actually make the trade? I believe we need at least level 1, right? Right now we are level 0. Well, at least level 1 no matter what. And contracts all the way down here. Yeah, at least level 1. Fine. Quickly load and then we'll deliver it. So, please load the ship. Thank you. Also, technically speaking, we don't need to know if the soybeans are okay or not. I think I will turn this one off. Yeah, we don't need to know this one. Also, cannot reach, let me guess. Yes, they are stuck. Alright, one more thing. I think I might want to add at least one more excavator to that place. Because I do believe I did say that I might want to start using this quartz for sand fairly soon. And as it happens, I did start leveling this place down. I think I want to continue with this one and set up the quartz crushing right here. And we can, I do believe excavators can go into the water this way. And I think I will just use amphibious excavators to mine down this place completely. I think that would be fine. How deep is it? Ooh, actually super deep. Ooh. Okay. I will dig it down to level 0 for now, or level 1. And then I think we might want to start dumping a bunch around it and see how far this island actually goes. Because if we have such a deep deposit right here, then it will go way deeper than -5. Ooh, and I don't want to lose out on this. Okay, for now, we'll only mine down to +1, which is right here. Okay, can just designate everything to be mined. I think we do have some rocks around the place, right? First, designate everything. Yeah, I know ADHD and all that. So yeah, we do have some stone right here. So we will need to sort, unfortunately. Well, small price to pay. This will be a very good source of sand for a very long time, I suspect. In fact, how deep was this one? Yeah, nowhere near as deep. Okay then. So what we will do is mine this one down, and I might tell the trucks that will be here to use this to dump stone as well. So you know what? No mining designations, leveling designations instead. And not this far out. Maybe, yeah, something like this will do for now, for the time being. And then we will judge based on the deposit markers. Yeah, this is a bit much. Okay, let's do it this way. I think this will do for now. But anyways, this is very far in the future, so don't get too ahead of ourselves. For the time being, please make one more excavator. And how are we on trucks? We still have plenty of them good to go. And by the way, how is the hydrogen? It's okay for now. By the way, yeah, let's just set up a alert here. So if the refinery is dropping below, let's say 50%, then please tell me. We still have another one set up right here. So basically we have double the amount of storage space. We should have plenty of advanced alert. So once we have the extra excavator, I will send it here. These two will be plugging up this amount of space here. So it will be forced to start digging from the other side. I think that should be fine. Also, yeah, you guys need to be rescued once again. There we go. Okay, we have done loading for the settlement. Please deliver it. Deliver cargo, thank you. And in the meantime, we can set up the importing of the uranium. What is the ratio? So for the uranium import, 1066 or 16,000, 1600. I think single modules will be fine. Yeah, I think we don't need to overdo it. I don't think we'll use a lot of uranium for a level 1 nuclear power plant. So yeah, I think for now, a single module, basically a double wide cargo dock will be just fine. And if we have to, we can upgrade it later. Okay, you can go right here, I suppose. Should be okay. Yeah, obviously it will be hydrogen, might as well build it now. And it will be unit module for the food and loose module for the uranium. Build. Okay, is the ship coming in? Yes, can you please go ahead and start using hydrogen instead? So dock and then leave and come back again. Right, how far is it? Suppose we can pipe in the hydrogen to this one as well. Should be fine. Anyways, quickly hook this one up. Good. Unity build. Yes, please, retrofit. Fine. Just quickly bring in the hydrogen. These have a fill storage for the food packages, which will be a food package there, and keep this one full. Build. And then output the uranium ore, which will be right here. So once again, this will be uranium ore, and this will be kept empty, but it will be done with belts, so it's fine. Just build it. Okay, do we bring in? Yes, we are bringing in the food. Very good. So now we just need to assign the contract. So we will need which one? It's at the bottom. This guy. Food, uranium. Yes, please. Sign contract and this one. Whew, okay, we are making progress. Also, trucks are now getting busy again. Understandable, but still. Fine. I will deal with the stone, which I suspect is the main culprit, in a second. We will need... Is it a single crusher? So 72. And we need for these guys 36. So yeah, I think a single crusher will be able to take care of it. So I suppose we might as well just feed it straight in. Okay, don't copy, just cut. And you can go right. Is this the input? No. No, this is the input, right? You can go right here. Should be okay. And we need 72 throughput, yes. Okay, so at least a level 2 belt. Level 1 is 60 only. 200 is overkill, but... Although, I do believe connectors have infinite throughput, right? I think so. Let's just have a level 1 belt and merge them together there. And let's have a connector. Although I don't think we can have a connector. Yes, we can. Okay. Green connections on both sides. Let's see if this one works. Build it. And once again, you will be uranium ore into crushed uranium powder. Okay, then. By the way, how are you? It did say about 1000 something, right? I guess we'll see. I suppose we might as well depart now. And just bring in whatever we can. Okay, unfortunately the trucks are super busy. Let me take a guess. And yeah, it's stone. Or rocks, whatever. Fine. Let's quickly take care of it. I did delete the output of these guys, and yeah, they are super busy now. If you don't mind, I will quickly send... not this one. This one, yeah. Do we have the excavator done yet? Yes. So why can't I assign it? Oh, it's a diesel one. Fine. Quickly upgrade to hydrogen. I suppose mega excavator is possible, but no, we need to build a bigger. It's fine. So do this one, please. And quickly. And then I will assign it. I suppose we can assign it now, but no, it will start going to the other side. We can assign the trucks at least. So let's just have 2 for now. It can be slow, I don't mind. But anyways, don't get distracted. We need to take care of the stone output. So it can run right next to the farms for now, I think. So this one should be okay. The trucks don't need to go in here, so we can block it. Go all the way this way, and yeah, here we can just have a simple ramp. So you can come down all the way here, run next to the town. Good. Quickly put in the ramp so we don't block anything. And might as well line things up so everything is nice and orderly. Alright, this is the medium one. We need a small one, please. So right here. Build. And you can continue. And yes, I am using level 3 belts. I want this to be super high throughput. So reach the end of the town. I didn't delete this ramp, but well, as it happens, it will come in handy. Just go ahead and do this. And if we are going to upgrade, yeah, might as well hook up here and upgrade this section. There we go. And can we build it? Yes, we can. Okay, so we did end it right around here, yes, and then we can build this one too. Alright, can I fit a ramp here? Yes, I can. Okay, you can go there. Just delete this one. Then build the ramp. And you will hook into this one, please. Okay, so we will start emptying this one out. So we are emptying out the limestone quarry. Yes, we are. Dirt is not that great, but hopefully with this intervention things might get a bit better. Okay, how is the iron mine? It's fine. What about the stone, or solid sand? Ooh, it's not doing great. Okay, good thing I checked. Definitely need to take care of this real quick. You can empty out here. And I suppose you can run on top of this one. Yeah, just need to make sure that we allow the trucks to get through. So, right, one step away from the farms, basically. So, do this, build this, have a ramp. Good. Build the belt what we have laid down already. And you will run all the way on the top of these. So can we build everything? Yes, we can. Okay, so we are emptying this one out now. Very good. What's next? Copper mine. Oh yeah, okay. Well, should be relatively easy. Just run it on top of this one, I suppose. Once again, level 4 should do it. Yeah, do it. We can afford it. We are making more than enough construction parts at this point. So U-shape level 3. Leave enough space. Ooh, nice. This one lines up perfectly. Okay. Okay, level 4 please. Come out this way on top of that pipe. Run all the way down and you should be able to... Yeah, there we go. Hook into this one please. And build. Alright, and don't forget, Technically speaking, things can get around this way, but you know what? Let's give them a bit of a extra way through. So trucks, ramps, and there you go. Enjoy. Okay, before we proceed, how is the vegetable? Yeah, it's going down. I think what I will do is add another storage here, and this one will be for fruits. So fruit, please. Good. And have another sorter right here. Not veggies, but fruits, please. And then flat belts from there to there. Build all that, and let's have a couple of extra farms. So you can go right here, and you will be nothing but fruits. 13 a minute. Okay, 10 per minute. Well, basically, this will lower the vegetable consumption because I believe both of them are classified as vitamins. Yes. Okay. Basically, this will help out with the vegetable consumption. So instead of eating 89 per day, we will eat less. Let's see. So it was 89 before. Okay, try to keep that in mind. Let's see what kind of a consumption we'll get once we have both of them set up. But for now, technically speaking, we don't need the U-shaped output for this one. For the time being, let's just have flat outputs. So come out, go under, come all the way down, and hook into that one, please. And build everything. Right. If we have to, we can increase the fertility, but I suppose we can just add a couple of extra farms. Also, I just noticed, people, not enough. Let's have, yeah, 4 more districts upgraded. Yes, please. This might make the health a lot worse. I guess we'll see. By the way, we are out of tofu, I suspect. Yeah, we are back down to having only 8 health. Well, this is important, unfortunately. By the way, now we have... yeah, we have some crushed uranium powder. Now, technically speaking, we don't need to store this one. It can go straight into these guys. The storage will be right here. And by the way, you are... I don't think this one will go out all that often. I think we can reduce the speed on this one. It will take a lot longer, but as I said, we don't need to run this one that often. I guess we will see. But for now, let's use it that way. So you can go ahead and feed straight into these guys. So input... No. Not these guys. These settling tanks. Yeah, I suppose we can do it this way. So one there and one here. Sure, why not? And you guys can go one step closer as well, because we have one step extra space for the acid input. So there and there. Okay. Next up, the acid. I mean, the acid is right here. Also, you are the sand miner. Yeah, you're coming for a refuel. Not the best. But anyways, speaking of sand, did we upgrade? Must have. Yes. Can you please go ahead and start mining on the other side, right? So you are going... no. Please go to this side. Oh, you cannot get to that side. Okay, let's diagnose. So, you have a clean way through all the way this way, and then you can get through here, that's fine. Then down this way, come through, you are okay. This way, into this place. Yeah, we have a clean green way. Wait, so you can get to that place. So, what's the problem? Can you please go there? Yes. So what was the problem before? Whatever, it's fine. Also, can you maybe, I don't know, can I add you into a logistics zone? And by the way, I think we'll need a lot more room for this. I will expand this until here, maybe. Yeah, I think this much. Maybe one more. Although, no, I think this is a bit much. But on this side, I think we need to expand a little bit. Maybe 2 more big tiles. So let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think this will be enough. For the time being, don't actually cut into the mountain like this. Just do this area. If we have to, we can give him a completely separate mining tower. In fact, we will need to have a mining tower here later anyways. So I just noticed, I just filled this corner. Are you still coming? I think I decided that yes, I will give him a completely separate tower. Yeah, makes my life a bit easier that way. Let's just have you here for now. And edit area, you will be operating right here. In fact, you can do until here. In that case, you guys can hook back up and take that guy off, which was yes. You will work on the other tower from now on. Also, it made it through the forest quite fast. But anyways, you will be assigned here. There, along with 2 trucks. They are very far away from everything, so it will take a while for them to get around, but we are not in a hurry. And speaking of the trucks, in that case, we only need 4 trucks in here. Did we have 6 before? We only need 4. Right. Okay then. Fluid storage 2 has low supply. Are you already running out? Okay. Well, we are refueling this ship quite a bit, but still. I think at this point I will... Let me just take a look at you guys. You have enough input and output, I think. Not enough input, actually. You guys are struggling to break down the naphtha, I think. Is it because of the... No, I think we have enough throughput in the pipes. So basically we just don't have enough naphtha processing. Okay, let's just add... well, we only have enough room for 1 more. 2 more sets, basically. Also, don't leave a room in between. Just do it this way. Okay, build these. And we might need to expand the central spine further this way, so we can add a couple of extra rows of modules. By the way, how are you? I think we can increase the diesel processing as well. Although, we don't have an overflow of diesel. Right? The middle pipe. Yeah, I think we are processing the diesel fast enough. Let me just check. So right now we have 36 times 6. So 36 times 6 is 216. And we are processing 24. Okay, not quite. Okay, so basically we need a couple more. But are they struggling with the input? We don't struggle with the output of these guys. And we are only fueling the main ship with diesel at this point. Oh, speaking of the main ship, maybe can you, I don't know, 600, 600, 470. Do that one, please. So we are not really using diesel at this point, so where is it all going to? Let me just take a look. Diesel, storages, fuel stations, wrecking, that's it. So it only go, oh, and the diesel train as well. But okay, fine, that's a lot. I will add a couple of extra modules and I will call it there for now. And this is the diesel, yes. I am not sure if it's necessary, but it makes me feel better. And there we go. And yeah, just to be complete, I will add one more double stack here. Sure, why not? Build all this. That will take care of everything. Everything has been replaced. And that might mean that we need to increase all this as well, but for the time being, I think this is going to be okay. So, ore sorting plant, dirt. And even though we did increase the stone output, the trucks are super busy. And it's still the stones. Okay, just keep an eye on this one. They have a bit more firepower. Okay, we did manage to destroy their guns, so we got out relatively okay. Alright, so what was that again? Ooh, poppy seeds, nice. And it was a dead end. Good to know. So we are emptying out the stone from these guys. That's great. Yeah, that's fine. And once again, dirt and dirt. But we are still delivering stones to a lot of places. Okay, now it's a bit better, but it goes back and forth. Also, we are delivering hydrogen. Where? Where are we delivering hydrogen? The inputs, those are all done by pipes. We are not doing this one, obviously. Yeah, all by pipes. We are not doing rock imports, so that should be fine. I will hunt these guys down later. For now, thank you for all these extra technologies. And let's get back to this place. So, we have a full storage of uranium. That's amazing. I'll quickly bring in the next batch and, well, we will have a nice little stockpile of uranium ore. Okay, so I suppose we can build this one. So, speaking of acid, we can just simply pipe it in from here. I think that's going to be perfectly fine. We can run it on top of this one, all the way back through this way, then here, and into this. Yeah, okay. Let's do it that way. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, level 5. Okay. I'm okay with that. And by the way, what is the throughput? I believe 12, yeah, level 1 pipes will be enough for this. Just make sure we place these down in a way that will not block the trucks. So something like this, they have a way through this way, and that's it. Okay, let's run this one all the way down. There, then make a turn this way, and here Sure, you could come down, but you don't have to. That will do. Once again, you could come down, but you don't have to. And you can feed into the acid right this way. Okay, now you can come down. Build all this, please. Alright, so town has low supply of fruit, but it does have fruit, but I didn't put in the actual consumers. You can go, that's fine. A collision with pipe 3, right, that's okay. Just delete all this. This one should be okay, I believe. So belt goes... Oh, right, need to use this one. That's okay. There. And now we should have some fruit in the town. So I believe the consumption was 98, but we did increase the population. So I have no idea. 47 and 36. Well, the combined is on aggregate lower. So I suppose that's okay then. I guess we will see. And for the time being, we did have only one. Well, let's have one more. Or why not? Okay, we are encroaching on this now. Okay, I will add another one later. For the time being, just increase to 100% fertility. Okay, what else? Some mining designations, that's fine. Fluid storage has low hydrogen. Are we bouncing back? Not really. So even though we did increase, we might want to upgrade. Okay, so we do have 92. Okay, so we do have enough processing for the fuel gas. The fuel gas. We cannot output the hydrogen here either. Okay, I forgot. We want to prioritize the output here as well. Basically the same as this one. So it is still correctly set up, good. Okay, so please try to keep these empty as well. And yeah, I think maybe in the next episode I will start upgrading the pipe network around this place. I suppose we can get started and I will finish it up later. For now, just do the main spine. Basically, yeah, these pipes. Yeah, I will deal with the rest later. Okay, one last look at the place. So these guys are okay. Okay, we only have these delivery trucks, let me guess. All because of the amphibious trucks, right? Yeah, I think because of this one. So that means that the excavators are doing okay. What about you? Alright, please build this one. Completely forgot. So once it's finished, they should get to work. Yeah. Right. Some mining designations. Yes, I know. That's fine. This one is dirt. I will deal with that later. I guess we will see. I will try to deal with the hydrogen later as well. Right now we are relatively okay, but we could be better. We will see. There, and that's it. Alright, so we are over time at this point, so we might want to say goodbye and pick things up in the next one. Okay, not a lot of progress on the well, all this, but eventually For the time being, I will put in the processing and we will deal with that in the next episode. So for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.